Hi, I'm Coach Sarah. It's been a while, I apologize. I'm about to do a video about the pulse oximeter, but I also have lined up a video about warrior mindset. And honestly, I think that part of my struggle in recovery from COVID has been that I feel like I used up all of my warrior beating COVID, and I've just been exhausted and inefficient and slow in the mornings, and most of my hair fell out, which I don't mind. I'd rather that than, the alternative. So let's just talk about pulse oximeters real quick, and then we can talk about cutting yourself some slack when you're recovering from COVID, because that's something that's really important to do. So this is a great tool for understanding whether your symptoms have progressed so far that you need to transfer to the emergency room and get some help from the hospital. They're battery operated. These are AAA batteries in this. And I bought this at Walgreens, but any local drugstore would carry them. They're about $60, and I'm going to leave the battery case open just because I don't want to mess with putting it back on. So you just press the power button to turn them on, and then it gives you finger out is the message is telling you. So you just want to put your finger right in there and wait for it to read. And then it will give you results fairly quickly. Well, my oxygen is 96%. So I'm very well oxygenated. If I was at 86%, that's probably too late. It's not too late, but oh my gosh, hurry to the hospital. So if you're COVID positive, you've been struggling at home to battle this illness, and it just hasn't been working, keep one of these nearby. Check your oxygen. If you go below 90, if you get to 89, I was at 86, 85 when we finally transferred to the ER, and I should have gone sooner. I really should have. So this is an amazing, easy to use tool. It's also telling me my heart rate, 68. So I tend to run really low. And that was something that once I was in the hospital, I had to keep explaining to the CNAs and the nurses who would each come in to take my vitals. Anytime someone new would come in the room, the first things out of my mouth would be, my blood pressure is going to be really low, and that's normal, and my heart rate's going to be really low, and that's normal. It's just how I am. It's just how my body has always been. So that's part of another video that I'm gonna prepare for you guys about talking to your caregivers and taking ownership of your journey and really understanding, how does my body work, and what about that do I need to communicate to my caregivers to help them do a better job. If I had just not communicated to everyone over and over, because they don't have time to read your chart before they come in the room. They're understaffed and overworked, and they might read half your chart while they're in the room, but that's all you're gonna get from someone whose ICU is full. So just knowing that this is how my body works, let me help you understand my body. I avoided being put on blood pressure medication by just explaining to them, look, no, it's always low. If I'm not dizzy or passing out, we're fine. So that's the pulse oximeter. Again, it measures the oxygen in your blood and tells you whether you're getting enough oxygen from your lung action or whether you need to go to the hospital and get help with that. So please have 2 of these on hand. One for yourself to measure if you get sick, and one to give to a family member if they get sick and you're worried about them. Just teach them how to use it, send them to this video. And this is a fantastic tool for understanding how well your lungs are functioning. Well, this is Coach Sarah signing off. Well, I got this new remote. Gonna just use it. and it's turned itself off or something. All right, bye.